Hello everyone, this is Nikhil Devnuri. Now today we are going to design a tall building in the E-tabs. Okay, this is the model we are going to design in the E-tabs today. And here they have given the beam and column dimensions. Here you can see, and grade of concrete is M40, and the longitudinal reinforcement is HYSD 500 and mild 250 for ties. Okay, and slab is 150 mm thickness and M40 grade, and there are no walls in this. We'll be doing auto draw cladding option, and the cladding load is 0.2 kilonewton per meter. And the wind loads we are going to consider on the Bangalore city parameters. Okay, and the total number of stories in this tall building is 23 floors. Okay, there is 23 stories, and the dead load acting on all the 23 stories is same, that is 2 kilonewton per meter square. But the live load here is varying for different stories. Okay, the live load is varying from 1 to story 8, or story 1 to 8 of 5, and story 9 to 14 4.5, story 15 to 9 4 kilonewton per meter square, and story 20 to 23 live load is base 3.5 kilonewton per meter square. Now we will design analyze this tall building in E-tabs. Go to the E-tabs, go to the file, click on new model. Wait for a while, and in this model initialization window, use building settings with. Okay, as we are dealing with India, select the display units as metric SI, steel section database as Indian, steel design code as IS 800 2007, and concrete design code as IS 456 2000, and click on OK. And in the grid dimensions, select uniform grid spacing, and the number of grid lines in x direction and y direction are 4, and the spacing of grid is in x direction is 6 meters, and the spacing of grids in y direction is 6 meters. Okay, and story dimensions, as we have discussed, the total number of stories in this tall building is 23, and the typical story height and bottom story height is 3 meters. And you need to select custom story data. Go to the edit story data. Why we are selecting this custom story data means, I will tell you here. All the 23 floors from story 1 to story 23, they are similar to story 23. That means all the stories are similar. But here the live load is varying for different stories. So we cannot apply the same live load for all those things. Okay, in order to overcome the problem, we will doing similar stories. Okay, we will be having similar story concept in E-tabs. Okay, here we have seen story 1 to 8 have same level of 5 level. So we will make this story 1 to 8 here as similar stories. How we will make? From this 8 of the stories, select any one of the stories. I am selecting story 8 and master story as yes. You see the similar to none. It is none of similar to any of the stories. Okay, and the remaining 7 stories you need to make similar to story 8, so that all the properties in the story 1 to 8 will be similar. Okay, so that we can apply live load very much easily, the application of live load. And from story 9 to 14 are also same. Go to the top, see story 9 to 14 also same. Okay, select another story and create one master story, and similar to master 14 14 14 14 14. Okay, and now similar stories are from 15 to 19. Okay, 15 to 19, select anyone. I'm selecting story 18, master story as yes. Okay, similar to story 18, similar to story 18, similar to story 18. You can select any of the stories from this groups. Okay, and from story to 20 to 23 are of another type. Okay, that is story 23. Okay, you can check all those things and click on OK, and select grid only and click on OK. Wait for a while. We can see two windows are appearing right now, window 1 and window 2. The window 1 is going to be plan view, and window 2 is going to be 3D, 3 dimensional view. Okay, right, we got plan view as well as 3 dimensional view. After getting this, we need to define the materials. The materials what we have discussed shown here is M40, HYSD 500 and mild 250. So we need to define these materials. For that, go to define material properties. There are nothing here, so we need to add new materials. Okay, region is India. First we'll define concrete. and M40 grid as already discussed. M40, click on OK. M40 has been defined. Now we'll define rebars. For that, HYSD 500 and click on OK. Now for ties, we'll define mile 250. OK. The materials have been now defined. Now to define, OK. Click on OK. After this, we will define the frame sections. Go to define section properties and frame sections. All the beams and columns here are of concrete rectangular sections. Okay, but none of them are shown here. So we need to add new properties. So go to add new properties. All of them are concrete rectangular. Select concrete rectangular here shown and enter the column dimensions here. Enter the name first of all. First column 500 by 500. Material type as M40 is column. What are the column dimensions? 500 by 500. And modify or show viewer. Click on modify or show rebar and you are reducing as column. Okay, and the long tail bars are of H 500 and confined ties are mile 250. Rectangular ties, reinforcement design, cover to be 40, and remaining all no need to be changed. And click on OK. And click on OK. The column 500 by 500 is created. Similarly, we have got two more columns 550 by 50, 600 by 600. All of them same properties. So select C 500 by 500. We are copying the properties. So select add copy of properties. Enter the name C 550 by 550. Just edit the name and dimensions. It's enough. You want to check? Click modify show rebar. Yes, similar. Click on OK. 550 by 50 and click on OK. And similarly, you have to add copy property of 600 by 600. Similarly, 600 by 600 and 40 600 by 600. Click on OK. Now in similar fashion we will define the beams also. Concrete rectangular, we have got beams. Beam 500 by 300 mm. Grade is M40 grade of concrete. 500 by 300. Modify or show rebar. We are designing it is only beam. Long tail bars are HYSD 500 and confined bars are mile 250. And cover is 25 mm for beams in top and bottom bars. And click on OK and click on OK. Beam 500 by 300 has been created. Add copy of property similar as we have done for columns. Beam 550 by 350 I got it. Next one. Okay. 550 by 350. Click on OK. Similarly add copy of property. Beam 600 by 400 mm. Okay. Just enter the name and the data here itself. Nothing more need to go. We have defined 3 beams and 3 columns. While analyzing, if we define only one beam, the member may pass or may not pass. So in order to overcome the problems, if the member has been failed, we need to unlock the model again and again to come to define or go to define. You need to assign the failed members to the beam of another dimensions. In order to overcome this, we have got auto select option. I will tell you what is auto select option. First, go to add new property. In the special, we have got auto select list. Click on auto select list. First, we will define beam auto select list, and it is concrete. Here we are showing 3 beams. Okay, you have to add here. Click on OK. Beam auto select list. The main purpose of defining this beam auto select list is now we will assign all the beams in this model for the beam auto select list. In case if the member fails after analyzing, automatically uh, the beam dimension gets go to the next level. Initially the beam and analyzing the building, the ETAs first will take the lower dimension. If the member has been failed, automatically with the help of this auto select concept, the analysis will further continue by selecting next higher dimensions. So this is the main purpose of auto select option. Auto select list. Column also we need to define column auto select. Okay, concrete it is. I got 3 concrete sections. Add and OK. Similar applies for column auto select also. Okay, click on OK. One over to define slab section also. Go to section properties, slab sections. Add new property, slab. Here it is 150 mm. So I am defining a slab 150 and grade is M40 grade of concrete and slab dimension is 150 mm. And click on OK. Slab 150 is now created and click on OK. Now M40 grade of concrete is been defined, HYSD is defined, mile figure is defined, columns are defined, beams are defined, slabs are defined. Now next property is what? Next step is drawing the beams, columns and slabs. Okay, for that we need to go for similar story options. Select similar stories on the bottom and go to the story 1. We'll come defining the drawing the beams from the bottom itself. Okay, this is story. Select any of the stories from story 1 to 8. Okay, now go to draw, go to select quick draw beam column. Okay, quick draw columns. First we'll draw columns. Okay, and properties of object window appears. Here select auto column auto select. Okay, and select the area where the columns are in the from story 1 to 8. Okay, from story 1 to 8 all the columns are there. Okay, there is no uh, reduction for those things. Okay, similarly draw the beams. We draw beams, select beam auto select and draw the beams over this area. Similarly go to draw floor wall objects, draw floor. Okay, select slab 150, select the area, dragging like this. So from story 1 to 8 we have drawn the beams, columns and slabs with the help of similar stories concept. Okay, now we'll move into story 9 to 14. Go to any of the stories from 9 to 14. It's better to have higher RAM to perform the ETAPs very faster, in my opinion. Okay, we have got to story 9. Okay, from story 9 to 14, where are the columns? See, the columns with these 2 points, there is no columns. So we need to carefully draw the columns. Okay, and there is shortcut for drawing the auto columns is here. This one. Okay, we draw columns. Select column auto select. Select only the area where the columns are present in this area and in this area. You see there are no columns in these 2 points. Okay, columns have been drawn. Similarly draw quick draw beams, this similarly slabs. Right, slabs have been defined, beams, columns and slabs have been drawn from story 9 to 14. Okay, now moving on to next stories, that is 15 to 19 stories. Okay, let's wait, the RAM is slow here. Right, we have come to story 15. Go to the image, we have got the beams and columns, slabs in only in this area, so be careful while drawing all those things. We draw columns, select the area where there are columns have been drawn. Next quick draw beams, we shall move some fast forward now. Quick draw beams, right, similarly quick draw slabs. Right, from story 15 to story 19 we have drawn. Now go to story 20 to 23, of the things. Okay, story 23, only these are 2 parts. We have got columns, beams and rows. Okay, quick draw beams, select the area where there are columns, beams and slabs and draw those things similarly as we have done for the remaining stories. Okay, right, now we have defined drawn the beams, columns, slabs for all those things. Okay, with the help of similar story concept. And we will do, first save the file. For meanwhile click save as, enter the name as you wish, I will create a stall example. Click on save. Okay. Up to here the model has been saved. Now we will be adding the dead loads, live loads and main loads to this stall building. Okay. For that, select the select object concept. Okay. Go to the plan view story 1 and select all stories in the bottom. Okay. Now select the stories in the bottom one. Okay. By selecting this, the shells in this particularly why I am selecting in the story one is because all by selecting this, all the maximum shells will be selected in the remaining shells also. We can observe this. All the shells have been selected in the remaining shells also. Okay. Now go to assign, go to shell loads and go to uniform and apply any dead load. Select dead load and load of 2 km square and click on apply, and dead load is applied and click on OK. Now you can see dead load 2 km square is applied. Okay. Now we'll go apply live load. For the live load, select similar stories. Okay. Selecting similar stories. Mm, in this, live load is varying from stories 1 to 8, 9 to 14, 15 to 19, 20. So we'll go to story 1 to 8. Select any of the stories from 1 to 8. I'm selecting story 1 here, right here itself, and I'm selecting shells here from story 1 to 8. By selecting this, only the stories in 1 to 8 are being selected. Okay. Now go to assign, shell loads and uniform, and the live load here is 5 km square. Enter the name first as live. Okay. And the live load is 5 km square and you can apply and OK. Live load is applied. Go to story 9 to 14, any of the stories. Wait for the windows refreshing. Okay. Now in this 9 to 14, the live load is 4.5 km square. So select the shells, go to assign, frame loads or shell loads, uniform. Here it is 4.5 km square. You can apply and OK. Now live load of 4.5 km square is applied. OK. And we have seen from story 9 to 14, the live load of 4.5 km per meter square is applied. Okay. Now moving on to next stories, that is from story 15 to 19. 13 is 15, next one. Now click on the arrow, click on next stories. Okay. And you come here, select the shells area where the live load is applied, and the live load here is 4 km square. Selected, go to assign shell loads uniform. There it is 4 km square, and click on apply, click on OK. Now next go to the story number 20. 20 to 23, any of those things. It's your wish to select which story you need. There is no particular case to select this folder itself. Okay, the story itself. You come here, story 21. Select these two shells where the live load is applied. Go to assign and shell loads uniform. Live load here is 3.5 km square. Okay, you can apply and OK. Live load is applied. Okay. Now the cladding is to apply. Okay. Select similar stories option here itself and go to story 1 to 8. The plan views that go to story 7 I'm working. Okay. Mm, to draw cladding is nothing but exterior also. Select only the exterior beams very carefully. Draw the cloud auto cladding. Okay. The cladding load to applied only for external walls only itself. Select only the exterior beams. The exterior beams select from story 1 to 8. Okay. Go to assign shell loads, frame loads, distributed. Okay. Just enter it as 0.3 km square. Okay. Apply. Okay. Cladding is applied. Okay, here you can see 0.2 km square. Wait for a while. Wait. Go to the plan view, go to story 10 or 11, I think this, and select the exterior beams right here where the cladding is to be applied. Be careful while selecting the exterior beams. That's where the and go to assign frame loads distributed same 0.2 kilometers. Apply. Click on OK. Go to plan view, story 15 to 20 of the things. I'm going to story 17. Select exterior beams with auto loading is to be applied. Go to assign frame loads distributed same load 0.2 gone. Okay. And the last is story 20 to 23 and 22. Select the exterior beams here. Go to assign frame loads distributed one. So apply and OK. Now the cladding, the load is applied on all the exterior beams, but the top story 23 story there is no cladding above it, so we need to remove this cladding load only on 23 story, selecting only one story, but we are saying there is no option of one story. To go to display this, go to display and deform shape, then we get back these things. Okay, select one story. Okay, select the exterior beams again in this only one floor. Okay, go to assign frame loads distributed, delete existing loads and apply. Okay, cladding load has been removed on only on the 23rd floor. Okay, now we have to go to define the joints. For that, go to base. Okay, select the joints where the we need to fix it. Okay, go to assign joints and restraints. We need to define the restraints. Go fixed. Okay, fixed, apply and okay. Now fixed joints have been defined. Okay, drawn. And to draw the auto cladding, go to draw auto draw cladding. Use floors option. Click on OK. See the auto cladding. That is cladding has been drawn. You can see in 3D view. Okay. Now we need to define the wind loads. Now we will define the wind loads. For that, go to define load patterns and add load as wind. Okay, and select as wind here and auto lateral load as wind. Indian standard is IS 875 part 3 1987. Okay, and click on add wind load. Wind node is created. I need to modify the lateral loads. From this, we need to modify is wind coefficients. The wind coefficients are we are taking from the Bangalore city. The wind load parameters were taken from Bangalore city. Referring to IS 875, the wind loads code book, depending on the location, topography factor, all those things, the wind speed obtained is 33 and terrain category is 3 and structure class is C. As for Bangalore city, this coefficient is 1 and topography factor is 1. Enter these values depending on IS 875, depending on your location. Okay, click on OK and click on OK right now. Wind load is been now defined. I have to assign the wind loads. For that, go to the elevation. Okay, select A and click on OK. Select all stories in the bottom right here and select all the shells in this elevation view. Okay, and refer 875 for the wind pressure coefficients. Okay, by selecting all the shells, now go to assign. Okay, select shell loads and wind pressure coefficients. The wind pressure coefficients obtained by referring AS875 here is 0 point plus 0.8. Okay, it should be windward and click on apply and click on OK. Similarly, apply for the remaining sides also. Okay, go to elevation, select B, click on OK. Select the remaining shells, go to assign, go to shell loads, wind pressure coefficient, displacement height, windward. Okay, click on apply, click on OK. Right, to see those things whether applying or not, go to plan view and go select story 1, click on OK. We can see the windward is acting like this direction also. Okay, you're doing good. Okay, go to elevation, go to D, click on OK, and the wind pressure coefficients, select all the shells in this. The wind pressure coefficients according to IS 875 is minus 0.25. Select minus 0.25. If it is leeward direction, click on apply and OK. And go to elevation C. Before 875, but better understanding purposes, as I already referred, I'm just directly entering here. If you don't understand, refer AS 875. 0.25, apply. Okay. Now go to elevation, go to 1, OK. Select all the shells in this elevation 1 to 4. By going up, select the remaining also, the wind pressure coefficient is also same. Select all the shells in the 2, 3 and 4 also. By clicking up the up arrow and selecting the shells. Similarly, you can also do the same. Okay, I have selected. Now go to assign shell loads, it is wind pressure coefficients. Okay, it is minus 0.8. Okay, leeward and apply and OK. All the loads have been now applied. Go to 3D view and in this extrude to view toggle view, select use extrude from objects. So you can see the beams, columns, slabs. Okay, wait for a while. It's gone again. Sure. So you can see the beams, columns, all those things. And the next step is analysis. Okay, go to analyze, run analysis. Wait for a while. The model will be checked. This may take time because if your RAM is slow, it will take a lot of time. You need to upgrade your RAM before you use ETAPS software for smooth performance. Right, the analysis has been completed successfully. Okay, now go to design, go to concrete frame design and view revised preferences. Check whether it's IS456 or not and click on OK. Go to design, go to concrete frame design and start design check. Now the ETAPS will concrete design all the beams, columns, all those things. Okay, it will take a lot of time. Okay, after this concrete frame design check, go to the verify all members pass. go to analyze, wait, go to design, go to concrete frame design, start design check. Okay, I think we have done gone for design before the completing of the check. Okay, that's why it's showing like this. Wait for a while, the concrete design check will be completed. Right, concrete design is complete right now. Now let's go for verify all. It's showing all concrete frames pass the design check. Okay, successfully I completed the design. I click on OK. Now by zooming in, you can see the long-tail reinforcement what you need to provide it there. Okay, the top and bottom you can see what the reinforcement will be provided. Okay, this is all about the ETABS tall building design. And to the reports, go to the model list, go to reports, select project report, and double click on project report, and double click on summary project to get the project reports, the entire project what you've done here. As in the ETABS 18 version, we don't have the detailing option in this. Okay, the project report has been ready. May wait for a while. That's what I said. It have better RAM to perform smoothly. Now we can see the project report has been ready. Okay, to go for anyway, you can see what you have done. That's it. This is the tall building design from my side. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.